Remy Ma, the Bronx-bred rap legend, the battle-tested queen who clawed her way from prison bars to platinum plaques. Claressa Shields, the undefeated boxing champion, a powerhouse with Olympic gold and zero tolerance for disrespect. And standing between them, Papoose, a man once celebrated as the blueprint for loyalty in hip-hop. A husband who waited for Remy while she served a 6-year prison sentence. A father, a protector, a partner, or so we thought. But now, that image, that myth, has shattered. What we're witnessing isn't just beef. It's betrayal exposed. It's a street opera dripping with drama where trust is currency and silence screams louder than words. So buckle in, because this isn't just a story about a fight. It's about what happens after the fairy tale ends. The moment that flipped everything started at what should have been a celebratory industry gala, a night of champagne toasts and fake small talk. A space where egos wear sequins and secrets hide behind designer sunglasses. And it was there, at the center of flashing lights and whispers, that Remy Ma walked into a room already on edge. The tension, palpable. Claressa Shields stood confidently near Papoose, holding court, laughing, too comfortably. Too intimately. They weren't touching. Not exactly. But the body language, it told its own story. And Remy noticed, immediately. Sources say Remy locked eyes with Claressa, then scanned Papoose. No smile, no greeting. Just a silence that said everything words couldn't. And then, allegedly, she said something under her breath, low but loud enough. Witnesses claim it was, "Keep playing with me. See what happens." What happened next? Chaos. An argument broke out. Voices were raised. Papoose tried to step in, but then, boom. A shove, a slap, drinks flew. Tables slipped. In a matter of seconds, the scene dissolved into a full-blown altercation. Bodyguards intervened, but not fast enough. Claressa, who's trained to dodge fists professionally, allegedly landed a counter. Not in the ring, but on Remy Ma's shoulder. Remy retaliated. Screams echoed. Phones were out. TMZ had footage in under an hour. The fight wasn't just physical. It was symbolic. A queen defending her crown. A champion refusing to bow. And a man caught in the wreckage of his own choices. But this feud didn't start that night. In fact, if you look closely, the signs were there for months. Subtle shifts in behavior, cryptic captions, cold body language in public appearances. Let's rewind. Rumors of Papoose and Claressa grew from whispers in gym corridors to murmurs on Twitter threads. They reportedly met during a promo campaign where Papoose was helping with a docuseries about Black excellence in sports. Innocent enough, at first, but multiple insiders said their chemistry was instant. Too natural. Too flirty. They began working out together. At first, it was public. Cute. Motivation Monday type stuff. But then came the late-night training sessions. The hush-hush dinners after sparring. A suspicious amount of Instagram stories showing the same city skyline from different angles, minutes apart. Then came the red flags. Claressa posting a photo with a caption, "Not every man cheats, some just evolve." Remy Ma tweeting, "Loyalty isn't tested when it's easy. It's tested when you think no one's watching." And the biggest smoking gun, a leaked photo. Claressa in a hoodie identical to one Pap had been seen wearing days earlier. Cozy, intimate, not accidental. Let's talk about the couple at the center of this mess. Remy Ma and Papoose. For years, they were the standard. Through thick and thin, through jail cells and Grammys, through baby loss and new life. They were what so many in hip-hop aspired to be. Loyal, stable, and unbreakable. Papoose wasn't just a husband. He was an advocate. While Remy was in prison, he held her down, publicly and privately. He raised her son. He rejected record deals that required him to distance himself. He even married her while she was still incarcerated. In a genre full of baby mamas and side chicks, they showed us what Black love could look like when it endured. But now, that image is shattered. Because the question everyone's asking is, how could he, the same man who waited nearly 7 years, allegedly cheat? Some fans argue this isn't new, that there's been cracks in their marriage ever since Remy's release. Differences in ambition, in parenting, in finances. Others say the fame got to both of them. That when you go from survival mode to spotlight, egos inflate and connections deflate. But no matter the theory, the result is the same. A love story has unraveled before millions of eyes, and the fallout is getting uglier by the day. Now let's shift the lens to Claressa Shields. She's not some random industry groupie. She's not chasing clout. This is an Olympic gold medalist. A woman who's faced physical battles far greater than gossip. She's made history as the first boxer, male or female, to simultaneously hold all 4 major world titles in 2 weight classes. But now, her name trends for scandal, not sport. And she's fighting a different kind of battle, the kind where the punches come from public perception. In a recent sit-down interview, Claressa refused to confirm or deny anything. But she did say this: "Some men lie to protect their image, and some women refuse to see the truth. I'm just not built to stay silent while they both pretend." Is that confirmation? Is it deflection? Depends on who you ask. Some people say she was misled by Papoose, told he was unhappy, done, or separated. Others believe she knew exactly what she was doing and didn't care. Regardless, she's now the center of scrutiny. Sponsors are distancing. The boxing world is torn. Her image, once untouchable, now sits under a microscope. Naturally, the internet did what it does best: meme it, mock it, magnify it. TikTok flooded with reenactments. One creator went viral faking DMs between Remy and Cardi B, joking that Cardi offered to pull up with the Gronk's backup. Twitter, or X now, exploded with think pieces. Instagram lives became therapy sessions as fans debated loyalty, marriage, fame, and femininity. Some people stood by Remy. "You don't embarrass a woman who held you down at your lowest." Others sided with Claressa. "Don't blame the woman who revealed the truth, blame the man who lied to both of them." But the loudest voice was silence from Papoose himself. No press release, no live, just a cryptic post on IG. A black screen and a quote: "Sometimes silence speaks the loudest." Really, Pap? Now, weeks later, the dust is far from settled. Sources say Remy has moved out of their shared home. Others say they're in therapy. Claressa, meanwhile, is focused on her next fight, in the ring. But the drama isn't over, not by a long shot. This moment isn't just gossip. It's a cultural reflection on love, loyalty, legacy, on how fame complicates everything, on how easily the public builds people up, and how quickly it loves to tear them down. So here we are, in the middle of a mess that used to be a masterpiece, watching a love that once inspired millions now sit in ashes, and asking the same question over and over: what is loyalty worth when it's not mutual? Remy Ma, Claressa Shields, and Papoose may eventually release statements. They may rebuild, they may move on, but the internet will remember this. Because when trust breaks publicly, so does the illusion of perfection. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Whose side are you on?